Now Nation watch it again once more with another dancehall update and Vybz Kartel guys. Gaza Nation, only didn't know say Vybz Kartel got interviewed from one of the biggest tabloids in the world, New York Times. I bet you never know. I want to tell you say me enough didn't know neither. You see me I say, but the other day you see me I say Vybz Kartel made it possible that, you know what I mean, we know say he got interviewed by the New York Times, and you don't know, we are going to do our research and things. So we found out that this article was actually from 10 years ago in 2011, guys. You see me I said this was before his album Kingston Story was released. You see me I said the interview is a bit, you see me I said personal. You see me I said some topics were touched, and he basically explained out himself and a few things in the article. You see me I said in the interview, might I say. But the reason why I'm doing this update on, you see me I said the article, is basically because the other day Dre Skull, who was the main producer of the album Kingston Story, came out and was celebrating, you see me I say, in commemoration to the 10-year anniversary of the release of the album, and basically released another edition called the Deluxe Edition with 2 bonus tracks. You see me I say that were not included on the album back in the day. So I say, so you don't know me, I gotta just read the article, guys, basically explain out everything after, and then we just basically clear off everything and talk about it. So I say, yeah man, so I jump into it now. So Nation, this article was actually written by Rob Kenner, as I say, and it went on like this. Shortly before 10 p.m. on the final night of Best of the Best, a reggae and hip-hop concert held over the Memorial Day weekend in Veterans Park in Miami, DJ Nuffy, the master of ceremonies, began to introduce the dancehall reggae artist Vybz Kartel. But Vybz Kartel wasn't actually in the park in Miami or even in the United States. He was more than 500 miles away at Jamaica at a fancy nightclub just outside Ocho Rios because he has been denied a United States visa. And now for your future presentation, the biggest thing in Jamaica, DJ Nuffy roared, adding, him looked like Michael Jackson, the sly remark referring both to the artist's enormous celebrity in the Caribbean diaspora and to his controversial practice of his skin lightening. Drew laughter and mischievous cheers from the crowd of some 10,000 who stared intently at a screen on the stage where artists including DJ Khaled, Busta Rhymes and Ayaktim had performed just moments before. Let's welcome via satellite live to you, Vybz, Vybz, Vybz. The crowd shouted Kartel in unison as his image filled the screen. He wore a purple suit with a loosely knotted silk tie and button-down shirt. His pale brown tattooed face framed by aviator glasses and a mane of black hair extensions. Yo, Miami, you know what time now? He asked, checking his wristwatch as the stuttering digital beat for touch a button, his chest-thumping challenge to rivals started to play. Now before long, Vybz Kartel's rapid-fire flow had the audience spellbound. Over the last few years, Vybz Kartel has become the most talked about figure in dancehall, a genre that is to the roots reggae of Bob Marley as hip-hop is to R&B. More than any of his predecessors or his peers, Vybz Kartel understands that he is not just entertaining an audience but managing a global brand. At a time when major label interest in the genre is at a low ebb and most dancehall artists release a smattering of singles, he will drop a full album, Kingston Story, on Tuesday on the Brooklyn digital label Mixpac Records. Although there will be no PR blitz to push the work, Kartel 35 is highly skilled at creating controversy and leveraging the media exposure into new opportunities. The secret of his success may be that Vybz Kartel doesn't worry about conforming to expectations. He'd rather break the rules. Now, Kartel has remixed the notion of what means to be a dancehall star, said the Jamaican novelist and essayist Colin Shanna. He is a pop artist in the sense of somebody like Madonna or Lady Gaga, who are aware of how transforming their image makes them attractive to different segments of the public. When asked how he maintains his international notoriety while really leaving Jamaica, Vybz Kartel laughed and said with his usual braggadocio, "We work with what we have and we make miracles like Jesus." The satellite feed performance is only the latest example of the artist's innovative approach to advancing his career. "I feel very special," Vybz Kartel said by phone 2 weeks after the performance. "A lot of artists don't have any visa now, but I am the only one they approached. The job was pulled off and I was the first to do it." He said he had his United States visa taken away 6 years ago over what he calls allegations. United States officials are not required to explain the grounds for denial of a visa. But the show almost didn't happen. A week before the concert, Vybz Kartel longtime business partner Corey Todd, an American businessman who formerly worked with the Pimp Juice drink brand owned by the rapper Nelly, gave a series of interviews on Jamaican television, accusing Vybz Kartel of threatening his life. He publicly severed ties with Vybz Kartel, dissolving the ventures that the two had built together, including Street Vibes Room and the popular Kingston nightclub, The Building, where the satellite performance was supposed to have been staged. Two of Vybz Kartel's top collaborators, the singer Javinci and the producer Not Nice, also jumped ship with Mr. Todd. "I didn't threaten anybody," Vybz Kartel responded. "That is definitely a lie, and we're going to pursue that matter in court." No legal action had yet been taken. Now, Vybz Kartel born Adidja Palmer made his name through a prodigious output of music, flooding iTunes with 2 or 3 new releases each week, with songs like Ramping Shop and Jeans and Fitted becoming international hits on radio. And the Jay-Z for Jamaica, "Don't call me a faker," he rhymed a few years ago. Like Jay-Z, he is much an entrepreneur as an artist. He said he is planning to release a book analyzing his lyrics similar to Jay-Z's bestseller Decoded. Vybz Kartel is constantly making headlines with his X-rated lyrics, his leaked sex tapes, his well-documented arrest, and for lightening his complexion in a culture with a long tradition of black pride. The skin bleaching is an enlightening case study. "How are you going to liberate the black people when you bleach out your skin?" asks Vybz Kartel mentor Bounty Killer, voicing a widely repeated question. You're supposed to be proud to be a black man." In February, the New York radio DJ Dubmaster Chris of 93.5 FM banned Vybz Kartel music on his show during Black History Month. "If you don't stand for something," he said, "you'll fall for anything." But Vybz Kartel parlayed the publicity into his first ever live morning show interview on Hot 97 FM, one of the most influential hip-hop radio stations in America. "This music stuff, what people say about me, good or bad, I don't take it personally," Vybz Kartel explained later. "It's business." While working on Kingston Story, the producer Jay Scott said he saw firsthand how Vybz Kartel took care of his business. Most of the album was recorded in Not Nice bedroom studio during a series of 4 one-night sessions. "One of the most exciting things about this record is what we did it with no A&Rs and no outside songwriters and no other producers," said Jay Skull, who runs Mixpac from his apartment in Brooklyn. Now, Jay Skull was also impressed with how prolific a songwriter Vybz Kartel is. Your average US artist might do 300 songs over the course of really a successful career, he said. Kartel must have written 3,000 or 4,000 songs if you add it all up. The man is a master of his craft. Mr. Shano, who organizes the annual Calabash International Literary Festival in Jamaica, agrees Kartel is one of the best writers in any form to come out of Jamaica in the last 15 years, he said. It's just that he likes to write about nothing but sex and guns. Vybz Kartel recently announced that he would no longer record songs with violent lyrics in favor of more cultural fare, but added that explicit sex, as with the new album Go Go Wine, remained fair game. Now people, you don't know the article went on, but I had to stop because I read a portion type. But basically, when you hear what one, you saw me I say Vybz Kartel was confronted with a lot of questions, but Vybz Kartel stand on his feet and he actually answered the questions in the upright manner that he should. You see what I say? But one of the main reasons why I actually read the article is basically to let everyone know that, listen me, Vybz Kartel is a global entertainer, and Vybz Kartel is someone who has international recognition, because New York Times now waste them time come interview people with them no value or people of invalidity. Is that even a word? Or I make up that a while ago. But basically, I don't know what I mean. If you're not a star, if you're not a person of interest, if you're no one of substance, them not gonna really want to interview you. So it just goes to show you. And it mentioned a few traitors, you see me I say, and Kartel explained himself and basically make them know, so we're gonna deal with that in a court and thing. And I just love how the interview was conducted. You see me I say. But I just want everybody to leave their feedback in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. You see me I say. And if you make it to this far in the video, thanks much for listening, because trust me, I read the article. I mean, a whole heap of people may get, annoyed with that, but I had to let you guys know. So me I say, as Mr. leave on the feedback in the comment section and things like that. So Until the next time on the next topic.